Hello, my lovelies. Time for another daily tarot reading. This will be for the 27th of November, 2022. And I've been called to use the Illuminati tarot again. We just had a spell the other week before the new moon of using this deck repeatedly. Remember, I usually end up having to use this deck during chaotic energy, so I'm not entirely sure what's going to come out for you today. But we'll find out. And just forget me. What does the collective need to know for the 27th of November, 2022? What does the collective need to know for the 27th of November, 2022? And that went way out of frame. We have the Six of Swords. What does the collective need to know about the 27th? Remember, woo, that did not come out, but it flipped over. Okay, we have the King of Wands, the Moon card, and the Hanged Man. Oh, gosh. Okay. And there's the rest. Okay, I kind of wondered. We have the Prince of Swords, which is our Knight of Swords. Here, I zoomed in on the last reading I did, and I did not put you guys back. Okay. Temperance, the Devil, and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, just a little bit of mixed bag energy here. A lot going on. Okay. Well, at least for the first row, because we've got the Six of Swords, the King of Wands, the Moon card, and the Hangman. It feels like we're finally moving on from a little bit of stagnation. It's like we're finally getting momentum. We're starting to take action through anything that may have been holding us back with this Moon card. Whatever fears that may be, whatever illusions we may have had. It feels like maybe not only have we released enough stuff, but there might have been some hold up energetically, maybe astrologically. We may have been slowed. Also, you know, with things going on in the world. Right now, here in the US, we have high inflation. It was election season. We just had eclipse season and retrograde, and there's still a pandemic going on in parts of the world. There's war. So there may be something in society itself that put a delay on us, and we're now finally gaining momentum and moving forward through that energy. Stuff that can keep us stuck. Because on the other side of that, enlightenment, whatever we've gone through, that seems to be, or was, the hold up. Not only are we transitioning from that energy, but we're Prince of Swords, the Knight of Swords. We're gaining momentum. We're moving quickly. And actually, we're a little bit more sure of ourselves with this card. And hopefully you can see that without a big, huge glare on it. I've tried to tilt it to where you don't have nothing but a glossy glare with the card stock. Hopefully you can see that, because it is a very intricate card. Like I said, this is a very busy deck. To me, this deck I usually have to use during chaotic energy, because any other time I try to grab it and I get lost in all the detail. It's, like I said, busy, very colorful, a lot to see. I'm actually getting with the Temperance card here, because that's our next card. But not only have you changed a few things, but you're kind of trying to find balance. I get balance with this. And props to the creator on this, because this is actually a male Temperance card, which you don't usually see. Temperance is usually a woman. So whether or not we've created balance, or at least we're in search of balance, sadly, because the Devil is our next card, we do still have work to be done. We still have attachments that may need to go, but ultimately I see this as distractions. We often have some testing period when we change things, that even when we let go of something, the universe will be like, oh, you sure you didn't want that? Are you sure you're ready to let it go? And it'll show up again. And it'll be the universe testing us of, okay, are you really 100% certain that you want to put that down? Are you totally done with that? Are you sure you're done with that? Because if you pick it back up, then you were just not entirely sure in your choice. You're not committed to that choice. Like I said, distractions. You may have, depending on what this is, what this embodies besides distractions, could be your ego self showing back up, or somebody mirroring that energy that you used to have and throwing it back at you to see whether or not you respond in the correct way. Not sure why I got that, but that might apply to somebody. So please take that part as it resonates, because mirrors usually don't show up all the time, and that might be actually for a specific person. They're not giving me a name or anything, but that may be one or two people's situation. Remember, I am reading for the collective, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And this could be showing up because we're trying to go after happiness. We're trying to improve ourselves. This is betterment right here. Our Ten of Pentacles, everything we hope and wish and dream and want for physical comfort and abundance, prosperity. And these are all the happy things that we would like to gain and have in our lifetime, to enjoy, including good health. So yeah, it seems like this is movement forward, gaining your footing with whatever changes have arisen recently, but a test. A test, whether or not that is your true happiness, or whether or not you're going to falter or not stay committed to your choice. And that's very interesting to have it come up that way. Like I said, this deck usually I use with very chaotic energy, but once the energy is right to use this deck, I get some of the most interesting messages sometimes. So hopefully this resonated for some of you, because it's a lot. It's like a lot. Very much so. And hold on just a sec, because I want to double check something. And if my math is correct, everything adds up to 77, which is very interesting because we have a double number itself. We do have, more than one major arcana on the table. We have the Moon card, the Hangman, the Temperance, and the Devil. We have 4 major arcana on the table and 2 court cards with our King and our Knight, which is labeled as the Prince in this deck. So 77. Sevens are usually tied to the mind and creativity. Yeah. Yeah, that test part keeps coming back to me with that 7 before it's reduced, because you reduce it down, it's 14, and then 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 is the number of change. Remember, we're making changes, and this is the test of asking you whether or not you want to keep that change. Are you sure about that change? Are you committed to that change? Yeah, I keep getting a test of commitment here. All right, my lovelies. Hopefully some of this resonated for you. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.